Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to all the parents, to all the students who are watching live right now on YouTube. So welcome again to our parents' orientations for the school year 2026 to 2027. So if you can hear me clear, I hope you can hear me clearly right now. And please comment down where you are watching our live stream. So if you're out of the country, if you're in Marikina or Pasig, please type is your current location. All right, so that we are aware how far we are reaching. All right, for this live stream. All right, so I would like to welcome as well my co-host for this afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see you online so we can see all the comments and the people who are with us here online. So we can see all
Yes.
the comments, and your teachers are already getting your attendance this time, actually. So, again, welcome to our orientation school year 2026 to 2027.
That's right. Okay, so Dr. Micah, you look amazing this afternoon. Right, just always. You're
Oh,
looking great.
wow.
All right,
Thank
so
you so much, Sir Raymond. You too. You look handsome today.
thank you so much. So it's so nice to see that there's a lot of people watching from different places. So we are reaching Kuwait, Marikina, of course, Mandaluyong, wow, Quezon City. All right, where else? Okay, Japan, China, is it true? All right. Okay, so again, welcome to our parents' orientation for the school year 2026 to 2027. All right, I'll go first. Okay, so again, on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Pathfinder, a warm welcome to all our dear parents, guardians, and students. We are truly grateful that you have taken the time to join us this afternoon. As we begin another exciting school year, today's orientation is designed to help us work together in creating a safe, disciplined, and Christ-centered learning environment for all our learners. We encourage everyone to listen carefully as we discuss the important policies, guidelines, and expectations found in our parent and student handbook. These policies are here not only to maintain order, but also to help every child succeed academically, socially, and spiritually. Wow, holistic approach. To formally begin our orientation 2026, may I invite again my gorgeous co-host to introduce our first speaker.
All right, but before that, Sir Raymond, I would like to introduce you as well to our audience. So, our host for today's parents orientation is a registered nurse, licensed professional teacher, a multidisciplinary educator, currently serving as a middle school and high school teacher at an American International School in Nigeria. He brings over a decade of combined experience in education, healthcare, and business and ministry. Consistent high achiever. He graduated among the top 10 of his elementary class out of 300 students and received multiple distinctions, including Boy Scout of the Year 2000, Ulirang Mag-aaral, and awards in journalism and the arts in high school. He served as class president, CAT, cadet officer, and was awarded as Mr. Science Camp 2000, reflecting early leadership and discipline. He earned his BS nursing degree in 2010 and is a registered nurse and licensed professional teacher, having completed an education certificate program. He also won a declamation contest in 2009, demonstrating strong communication skills. Professionally, Mr. Raymond has worked as a sales specialist, spent 3 years in BPO industry, and served in both local and international school setting, including Pathfinder School and his current rule in Nigeria. He was recognized as the most creative teacher for his innovative and engaging instructional approach. In ministry, he has served as a youth leader, worship team leader, and kids church leader, a creative volunteer in various church ministries, including Victory Christian Fellowship and Christ Commission Fellowship. He is recognized for his excellence and service driven leadership, guided by the Christian faith and committed to education, community impact, and holistic development. Again, let us all welcome our nurse teacher, Sir Raymond.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michael, for that wonderful introduction. So later on, I'll be giving you a great spot for your introduction later. All right, thank you so much. So for our
All right, so for our first speaker, I'm very excited to introduce this person to you. She had 35 years teaching experience both in public and private school. She is a master's degree holder in educational management from PNU and from MIST. She came from a family of educators. Her grandmother, Tomasa Pecanwayan, was a former teacher of Senator Juan Ponce Enrile in Cagayan. Her mom was a retired high school English teacher in Quezon City. She handled children's ministry and celebrity sports plaza in Mondragon House in Makati during her younger days. She was a children's ministry head for several years, and her favorite memory verse, Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. Let us all welcome our Directress of Pathfinder School, Directress Ma'am Mary Claire B. Sarajan. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Good day, dear Pathfinder parents, students, faculty members, and our beloved Pathfinder family. Greetings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It is with a heart full of gratitude and joy that I warmly welcome each one of you to our Pathfinder School online orientation for school year 2026-2027. To our dear parents, thank you for your entrusting us with one of God's greatest blessings, your child, as a mother treasures her own child. We at Pathfinder School cherish every learner entrusted to our care. Your trust is a responsibility we embrace with humility, love, and prayer. Together, let us nurture our children to become individuals of excellence, integrity, compassion, and unwavering faith in Christ. The Bible reminds us two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9. This verse beautifully reflects our belief that education is our partnership between the home and the school. When parents and educators walk together with one purpose, our children receive the guidance, encouragement, and consistency they need to flourish academically emotionally, socially, physically, and spiritually. At Pathfinder School, education goes far beyond academics. We are committed to developing the whole child, preparing every student not only for success in school, but also for a life of purpose and service to God. One of the hallmarks of our school is our English only policy, the EOP. We intentionally immerse our students to practice that one. Daily practice enables them to become confident communicators, critical thinkers, and future leaders who, who can engage the world with competence and confidence. As technology continues to shape the future, our robotics program equips students with creativity, innovation, logical thinking, collaboration, and problem solving skills. We want our learners not only to keep pace with changing world, but to become godly innovators who can make a meaningful difference. Being a sports oriented school, we also believe that character is the strengthened through physical activity. Sports teach discipline, perseverance, teamwork, resilience, humility in victory, and grace in defeat. These lessons become foundations for success both inside and outside the classroom. Our students are likewise given opportunities to shine through our mall shows and public presentations. This experience helped them to discover their talents, build self confidence, develop effective communication skills, and overcome stage fright. We believe every child has a God given gift waiting to be nurtured and shared. Learning also extends the classroom through the educational field trips. These experiences transform lessons into real life discoveries. Students learn to appreciate God's creation, understand their community, apply classroom knowledge, and develop curiosity, independence, and lifelong love for learning. Some lessons are best learned not from a book, but by seeing, experiencing, and reflecting on God's wonderful world firsthand. One of the unique blessings of Pathfinder School is our playground. It is more than a place, it is the heartbeat of our Christ centered culture. It is where our children are encouraged to pray before they play, pray before they learn, pray before they decide, and pray before they live. At our playground, children discover the prayer is not reserved only for church or special occasions. It is daily conversation with God. They learn that every challenge can be met with prayer, every blessing deserves thanksgiving, and every dream should be entrusted to the Lord. We desire our students to grow not only in knowledge, but also in faith, wisdom, humility, compassion, and complete dependence on God. As Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 reminds us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Above all, the foundation of Pathfinder School is the timeless truth found in Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. This is more than a theme verse, it is our mission. Every lesson we teach, every activity we organize, every relationship we build, and every decision we make is guided by our desire to help our students know Christ, grow in wisdom, develop godly character, and become faithful servants of God and responsible citizens of our nation. The Christian scholar John Stott wisely said, the Christian's chief responsibility is to live for the glory of God. May this truth define everything we do at Pathfinder School. As we begin school year 2026-2027, I invite every parent to continue walking with us. Let us communicate openly, support one another wholeheartedly, and most importantly, pray faithfully for our children. Together, we can build a generation that is academically excellent, emotionally resilient, physically healthy, socially responsible, and spiritually grounded. Let us entrust this new school year to the Lord. May He grant our students wisdom, our, our parents strength and discernment, our teachers passion and excellence, and our entire Pathfinder family His divine protection, favor, and abundant blessings. Thank you for choosing Pathfinder School to partner with you in shaping the future of your children. Welcome once again to Pathfinder School, where every child is trained to think excellence, lead with integrity, serve with compassion, and walk faithfully with Christ. May God bless every Pathfinder family, and may school year 2026-2027 be a joyful, fruitful, and Christ-centered year for all of us. Thank you, and God bless us all indeed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Directress Ma'am Mary Claire, for that warm welcome and inspirational message. So for our next speaker, his father was a lawyer and rose from humble beginnings in a small town in Albay. He graduated from San Beda College with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Commerce, major in accounting. He was a member of the Red Lion shooting team, a corps adjutant in the ROTC, and a reserve officer of the armed forces. He taught in the next gen in grade school at Celebrity Sports Plaza and also in Mondragon House in Makati during his younger years. He has also Master of Arts in Educational Management under his belt. He has one wife and five children, and all of his children are already graduated and professional educators. He believes that education is what survives when what has been learned has been forgotten. The heart of education is the education of the heart. So let us all welcome, as we continue our orientation, may I invite our school president, President Sir Ruben Paulo Sarajan Jr.
Good day, dear Pathfinder parents, students, faculty members, and our beloved Pathfinder family. Greetings in the wonderful name of our Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior. It is with a heart full of gratitude and joy that I warmly welcome each one of you to our Pathfinder School online orientation for school year 2026-2027. To our dear parents, thank you for entrusting us with one of God's greatest blessings, your children. As a mother treasures her own child, we at Pathfinder School cherish every learner entrusted to our care. Your trust is a responsibility we embrace with humility, love, and prayer. Together, let us nurture our children to become individuals of excellence, integrity, compassion, and unwavering faith in Christ. The Bible reminds us two are better than one because they have good return of their labor. At Pathfinder School, we are grateful that you have been with us for this school year. Today is more than an orientation. It is the beginning. It is the beginning of partnership. We believe that the greatest schools are not built merely by excellent teachers or modern facilities, but by parents and educators working together with one purpose: to help every child become one person that God created them to be. As Henry Ford widely said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. That is the spirit of Pathfinder School. We are not here to replace parents, we are here to stand beside you. Our world today offers children countless opportunities, but it also presents unprecedented challenges. Our children are growing up in a generation of distractions, excessive screen time, social media pressures, declining family conversations, anxiety, and depression at younger ages, and a culture that often values achievement over character. More than ever, children not simply need information, they need transformation. They need adults who will intentionally shape their minds, strengthen their character, and point them toward Christ. No school, church, or program can fully accomplish this one. A child's greatest influence will always be the partnership between home and school. Parents, your child's first teacher. Remember that. Many people think that enrolling a child in a school means transferring the responsibility of education to teachers. But education was never designed that way. True teachers can instruct, schools can guide, churches can discipline, but parents remain God's primary stewards of their children. Proverbs 22, verse 6 reminds us, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Notice the word train. Training is not one-time event. It's a daily investment. It happens through conversations that at the dinner table, through prayers before bedtime, through consistent discipline, through forgiveness, through love, and most importantly, through example. Children may forget many lectures, but they rarely forget the lives their parents lived before them. As someone wisely observed, children are excellent imitators. Give them something great to imitate. Now, we need to give the right priorities. In today's fast-paced world, Many families struggle with balance. We often become busy making a living that we forget to build a life. Financial expert Dave Ramsey wisely observed, we buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. Material success is never a substitute for meaningful relationships. Former Coca-Cola executive Brian Deason illustrated this beautifully. Imagine life as juggling five balls: work, family, health, friends, and spirit. Work is made of rubber. It bounces back when dropped, but the other four are made of glass. Once damaged, they may never be the same. Among those glass balls, none is more precious than your family. Children spell children spell love not by expensive gifts, but by capital T, capital I, capital M, capital E, time. One meaningful conversation can shape a child's future more than many expensive possessions. Do not lose your child's heart. Scripture gives parents both encouragement and warning. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4 says, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in training and instruction of the Lord. Children become discouraged when they experience inconsistent discipline, unrealistic expectations, broken promises, uncontrolled anger, constant criticism, favoritism, or when parents become emotionally unavailable. When parents are absent, not only physically but emotionally, the distance between hearts quietly grows. The greatest tragedy is not losing control of our children, but it is losing their trust. Pathfinder School, your child's second home, we want every child to experience something more than academic success. We want them to feel safe, to be known, to be loved, to be encouraged, to be challenged, to discover their God-given potential. That is why we often say Pathfinder School is not merely a school, it is a second home. A home where every child is respected, a home where mistakes become opportunities to learn, a home where teachers genuinely care, a home where Christian values are lived, not merely thought. When children walk through our gates, we want them to know you matter here. Our foundation in Luke chapter 2, verse 52, it says, everything we do is anchored on the example of Jesus. And Jesus grew in wisdom, in stature, in love, in favor with God and man. Luke chapter 2, verse 52. This is the kind of growth we desire for every Pathfinder School student. Wisdom, developing intellectual excellence, stature, promoting physical health and wellness, favor with God, cultivating a genuine relationship with Christ, favor with man, building healthy relationships, leadership, humility, and compassion. True education develops the whole child, mind, body, heart, and spirit. Our philosophy, the heart of education is the education of the heart. Academic excellence alone is never enough. Character gives knowledge its direction. Faith gives knowledge its purpose. Compassion gives knowledge its value. As Aristotle wisely stated, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. When educating the minds of our youth, we must not forget to educate their hearts. At Pathfinder School, we believe that education reaches its highest purpose when it transforms not only what students know, but when they become. Our vision, building a godly generation through a hearty education today. This vision is anchored in Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Our desire is to raise young people who are academically competent, morally upright, spiritually grounded, emotionally resilient, socially responsible, and proudly Filipino. Our mission, we are committed to developing every learner in three essential areas: intellect, developing critical thinkers who pursue excellence and lifelong learning; character, building integrity, humility, responsibility, compassion, and Christ-like values; skills, preparing students to apply their gifts for the good of their families, communities, and nation. Education should never end with earning a diploma. It should prepare children to become servant leaders who glorify God wherever He calls them. Why patriotism matters? We all believe that loving God includes becoming responsible citizens. Our children learn to appreciate the beauty, history, culture, and heritage of the Philippines through meaningful learning experiences, educational field trips, community involvement, and national awareness. We want every Pathfinder learner to proudly say, I love God, I love my family, and I love my country. Because a child who loves and who values his identity is more likely to value his purpose. Our shared mission, parents, teachers, administrators, we are all on the same team. Children succeed best when the messages they hear at school are reinforced at home. When parents pray, teachers teach, and God leads, children flourish. Our prayer for every Pathfinder child, our prayer is that every child who enters Pathfinder school will leave not only academically prepared, but spiritually rooted, emotionally healthy, morally courageous, and ready to make a positive difference in the world. May they bring honor to Christ through faithful living, to their families through godly character, to their community through responsible citizenship, and to our nation through servant leadership. As C.S. Lewis wisely reminded us, education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a more clever devil. And Billy Graham echoed this truth: to educate the mind without morals is to educate a menace to society. At Pathfinder School, we believe that true success is measured not only by grades or achievements, but by lives transformed for God's glory. As we begin this school year, let us remember that it takes both a loving home and a caring school to raise a child well. Pathfinder School is committed to being your child's second home, but home is always be their first classroom. Together, under the timeless wisdom of Proverbs 22:6, let us faithfully train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Trusting that the seed of faith, character, and excellence we plant today will bear fruit for generations to come. Again, welcome to Pathfinder School, where every child is valued, every family is a partner, and Christ is at the center of all we do. God bless you and have a good day ahead.
Thank you so much, President Sir Ruben, for that wonderful and informative message. So, by the way, we would like to greet you a joyous and blessed belated birthday. So we also would like to appreciate everyone who sent their greetings right now on the chat messages. So President Sir Ruben will read all of those messages, all right, birthday messages
Thank you.
later. All right. Thank you so much, sir. So it is with my great honor and privilege to introduce my co-host for this evening. She is a proud graduate of St. Pedro Poveda College, where she earned her bachelor's degree in early childhood education. She also holds a master's degree in special education, a doctor of education, major in educational management, and a doctor of philosophy, major in business management. With 15 years of experience in the field of education, she has faithfully served as a preschool teacher, elementary teacher, and school principal. She dedicated 14 years of her educational journey to Pathfinder School, where she served with excellence, passion, and unwavering commitment to Christian education, helping shape the lives of countless students and mentoring fellow educators. She is currently serving as the elementary principal of an American international school in Africa, where she continues to lead with excellence, compassion, and a heart devoted to Christ-centered education. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm round of applause as we welcome my co-host for this evening, Dr. Micah Sarajan Santiago.
Thank you so much, Sir Raymond.
So welcome, Dr. Micah.
Yes, thank you so much for that introduction. Okay, I'm here. All right. All right. So thank you for that. Thank you so much again, President Sir Ruben, and happy birthday. All right. I hope
Yes.
I hope he had a wonderful celebration in his birthday yesterday. Okay, so now I would like to check our YouTube live if you are all still with us. So please type please type happy birthday, President Sir Ruben. If you're still here, please type happy birthday, President Sir Ruben. If you're still with us, and the teachers will going to check your attendance. So I can see some of the people who already placed their greeting to President Sir Ruben, but there's no name. So please type your name and the birthday greeting to President Sir Ruben.
Yes, and the grade level as well, Dr. Micah.
Yes.
So there, Dr. Micah, we would also like to acknowledge those people who are also watching not only here in the Philippines, but also out of the country, just like the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
They're also
wow.
being watched in, where else? So you can see here, where's the, okay, in Kuwait, yes. Of course, in Marikina, Mandaluyong, San Mateo, Quezon City. So where else? So there. So if you're not yet typing where you are watching right now, please do so we can acknowledge you and shout out to everyone who are watching us right now. So we have 60 viewers. Amazing.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Sir Raymond. So I can see. Okay.
Even in New Zealand. Wow.
For a while. Okay, so I can see the name of Noah, Ancheta, Sabria Baculo, Kailacia. Hi. Hi to everyone. Ruiz, Who else?
Mary Joy Dumukol,
Yes. And Marcus.
Ron Miraflor,
And Kimberly Gamalinda.
Mommy Anna. Oh,
And Kelsey Claire.
yes. Even Daddy Arthur Bamboa.
Yeah. Andrew Leon Acosta. Alfonso Fernandez.
Marcus
Gabriel from grade 1. Nelvin of grade 6.
from Kelsey Claire. Donna from Grade 2 Friendly.
Yes. And who else? Mateo. You're here. Thank you.
Andres Leon Acosta from Grade 2 Friendly as well.
And Theodore Bradley Lopez from Kinder 2.
Alfonso Fernandez from the 7th grade.
Yes, who else? Sir Raymond.
We also have Father Benedict from Benedict Rabanera from the Kinder 2 Perseverance. Hello. And even
Hi.
Malca Hernandez from 3rd grade.
Yes, and also I can see Sebastian
Yes, and
from grade
thank you as
2.
well to Jessica Gannon. Thank you for all of your greetings, Mr. Ruben.
All right. So thank you so much. So later on, we will going to have another set of just checking on the people on our YouTube, okay,
Yes.
YouTube live. So now let us welcome our next speaker. Okay, our next speaker graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, passed the licensure examination for professional teachers in March 2026. Currently the class advisor of grade 2 Friendly and grade 6 Creative. Please welcome Teacher Grace. Hi, Teacher Grace. Are you here now?
Good afternoon, everybody. Allow me to share my screen first. Okay, once again, good day, everybody. I am Teacher Grace. So for today, we'll talk about the general regulations of Pathfinder School. I'll be covering the flag ceremony, school uniform, haircut for boys and girls, attendance and punctuality, including the absences, letter of excuse and request, and going out of campus. For flag ceremony, upon arrival at school, students are expected to stay in their respective holding areas. Classroom will be opened at exactly 7:45 a.m. So see the class schedules. Please note that the class schedule for all levels has already been pasted in their homework note. During the flag ceremony, the assembly shall stand in formation facing the flag. At command, everyone in the premises shall sing the Philippine national anthem. And at the first note, the flag shall raise briskly. While the flag is being raised, all persons shall stand at attention and execute a salute by placing their right palms over their chests. Those in military, scouting, and citizen military uniform shall give salute prescribed by their regulations. The salute shall be completed upon the last note of the anthem, according to Dex Order number 40 series of 1989. Please note that the latecomers should not rush to their line while the flag ceremony is going on. School uniform. Every pupil is expected to wear the prescribed school uniform every day. Cross-dressing is strictly prohibited. The complete uniform for grade school consists of the following. Here's the uniform schedule. For Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, they will wear their yellow regular uniform. And for Friday, they will be wearing their PSI activity shirt, which is the color yellow. For girls, they have the yellow dress with school patch, black leather shoes with plain black long socks. For boys, yellow polo with school patch, long black pants, black leather shoes, plain black socks, and white undershirt tucked in properly. Here's the PSI activity shirt for preschool to grades 1 and 2. Every Friday, they will be wearing their PSI activity shirt, black jogging pants, white socks, and rubber shoes. For grades 3 to junior high school, for the uniform schedule, they will be wearing their red regular uniform every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. For Friday, they will be wearing their PSI activity shirt, which is the color red. For girls, red blouse with school patch, plain black pleated skirt, black leather shirt, black leather shoes, and plain black long socks. For boys, red polo with school patch, long black pants, black leather shoes, plain black socks, and a white undershirt tucked in properly. For grades 3 to junior high school, they will be wearing their PSI activity shirt every Friday, including black jogging pants, white socks, and rubber shoes. Next, haircut. For boys, haircut guidelines. Hair when hanging freely must not be beyond the standard short collar. Sideburns should not go beyond the earlobes. The bangs should not reach nor cover the eyebrows. Outlandish haircut and hairstyles are not allowed. For boys, please note that the ponytails are not allowed. Girls' haircut guidelines. Hair must not cover the eyebrows. Outlandish haircuts or hairstyles are not allowed. Ribbon must be simple. And also, hair must be kept neat and well-groomed. For girls, we suggest that every day they must have their hair pony or hair bun. Next, attendance and punctuality. Attendance. Progress in school may be attained if the child attends classes regularly and observes strictly the hours prescribed by the program. Regularity in attendance is important in giving the child ample opportunity to acquire knowledge, develop attitude, create habits, improve skills, and appreciation, which are valuable in helping to learn in general. Tardiness. Punctuality is a treasure. Teach our kids to be early in school and let them appreciate the value of time. Please cooperate as we impose latecomers no entry policy. Filipino time is always on time. Habitual absence and tardiness make it difficult for the child to adjust and progress in school. This will greatly affect the child's self-esteem. Absences. If a pupil has incurred accumulated absences equivalent to 20% of the total number of school days, he is automatically dropped according to DepEd from the roll and given failing grades unless for justifiable reason the directress decides otherwise. In case of 3 consecutive absences, the school must be informed of the causes of said absences. These may include medical certificate. Every pupil's absence should be complied with an excuse letter. No excuse letter, no entry in class. Next, letters of excuse and request. When a pupil returns to school after an absence, he presents an excuse letter signed by his parent or guardian. The slip should explain the reason for his absence. It is presented to the advisor, and this doesn't automatically excuse an absence. In case of a projected absence, a letter of explanation or request should be presented to the directress. Going out of campus. Requests for early dismissal or permission to leave the campus before the dismissal must be submitted in writing by the parent or guardian at least a day before. Only letters written by the parent or his duly authorized representative shall be honored. A letter does not automatically excuse an absence. And that is all for my part. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, Teacher Grace. Thank you, Teacher Grace. So our next speaker. Is, she earned her Bachelor of Special Needs Education, majoring in early childhood education from the University of Santo Tomas, or well known as UST, where she was recognized as a Dean's Lister. She also represented UST in the Sea Teacher Exchange Program in Indonesia in 2023. And completed pre-service training in special education. She gained valuable experience teaching students with special needs at Vanguard Academy, where she had the privilege of handling the son of respected journalist Karen Davila. Beyond the classroom, she is a talented dancer, the performer, member of the UST dance troupe, demonstrating discipline, creativity, and artistic excellence. She also served as a radio host for UST Tiger TV, was an active member of the UST volleyball team, an active member of the Guild of Tomasian Speducators, or GUTS, or GUTS. As a proud Pathfinder School alumna, it is a privilege to return to her alumna alma mater as a preschool advisor. She is also honored to inspire, guide, and empower the next generation of learners while fostering a love for learning that will last a lifetime. So please welcome our beloved teacher, Ezra Phoebe Claire B. Surejan.
Thank you so much, Dr. Micah, for that introduction. I hope that everybody is still doing well and that you're able to pay attention until the end of our parents' orientation. So if you are still here with us, we still want you to type in the chat box the name of your child and grade level so that the teachers will be able to know if you to know your attendance or take down note. All right, so let me flash my screen. Okay, so the topics that I will be discussing for today, we will be talking about phone calls, mobile phones, expensive gadgets, lost and found, loitering, cleanliness, care of properties, and dismissal, grading system, criteria for honor students, and policies and guidelines for admission. So let me start. All right, so for phone calls, for emergencies and extreme necessity, phone calls can be allowed at the administration office. So if your child needs to call our phone in the office, it's available anytime for them to call you. And for mobile phones, the school appreciates the concern of some parents that their children are equipped with mobile phones as safe to use. But we only allow grades 5 and up to junior high school to bring their mobile phones, and they will be surrendering it in our phone box, which will be our teachers will be collecting it before the assembly or before we start our class. So next, we have, please note that the school will not allow a student to bring his mobile phone to school if he will surrender it over to the directors and pick it up before going home. If a student leaves a phone in his school bag and it goes missing, the school will not take responsibility for its loss. So always make sure for students grade 5 to junior high school that you surrender your phone before you enter your classroom, and the school will not be liable for its loss. All right, so for expensive gadgets, bringing off expensive gadgets like iPad, MP3 player, tablet, laptop, computer, and the likes are prohibited in the school. Again, the school will not take responsibility for its loss in the school campus. All right, so next we have the lost and found. So lost items should be reported immediately to the school office by the owner. He or she may request a notice posted in the daily bulletin. All lost items which have been found should be claimed at the lost and found section of the school office. Approach our gator or guard within 2 weeks for a proper turnover. So if your student or your child forgets their notebook or lost their notebook, you can ask our office for it. Next, we have after 2 weeks, the school reserves the right to subject the student to a search as a way of monitoring incidents of losses. So the search must not violate the dignity of the student. It should be conducted with the utmost respect for the student. So for the loitering is not always allowed. Pupils must not hang around the corridors during class hours. Parents, guardians, and nannies are not allowed inside the school. It is only for serious health reasons, other valid reasons, and other consultation with the directors that a special pass is issued, or also from the principal or the directress or our school coordinator can give permission for you to enter the school. All right, next we have the cleanliness. Every student is responsible for maintaining the cleanliness of the school surroundings. So we have cleaners. So if you will notice our teachers, we have a poster posted in our classroom for Monday cleaners, Tuesday cleaners. It's for us teachers to also practice teaching our students to clean the class. So care of the property, students are expected to respect the property of the school as well as those of other students and adults. So students are held financially responsible for any breakage, destruction, defacing of property, whether willful or not. If the property damage is willful, students are subjected to disciplinary action. So, to sum it all up, to sum things up, the care of property, students must take good care of their things, since the school will not be responsible for it. Always make sure that there's a label in their notebooks, in their bags, or any other items inside their bag. Next, we have here the dismissal. If in case students will be fetched by a different person, the parents are requested to issue a letter authorizing the bearer to fetch the child. In case the parents are not able to issue a letter, a phone call informing the school of the change in fetcher is needed. So we have sample fetcher's ID, which will be shown here later. That's why we ask you parents to submit during the first week of school the fetcher's ID and also the student ID. So please make sure that you're able to submit that to your class advisor. So if in case the student wish to commute by himself, his or her parents must notify the school in writing that they are allowing the child to commute by himself without holding the school responsibility for any mishaps that might occur. So this is for junior high school only. Next, we have at Pathfinder School, the safety and well-being of our students are our highest priorities. To ensure an orderly and safe dismissal process, we ask all parents and guardians that it is a must to bring with them the official school fetcher's identification, the authorized person to pick up their child, and adhere to the following guidelines. So these are the things that you were able to submit. We hope that you're able to give it to your teacher, because we will not allow the kids to leave the school premises without the fetcher's ID. So keep in mind, parents, you have to always bring this with you every end of the class, because our guard or the school will not permit the students to leave leave. All right, next, timely fetching of students. Parents and guardians are encouraged to fetch their children promptly after dismissal to avoid potential accidents or health concerns. Please plan ahead to be on time. So if the dismissal of your students is at 12, exactly 12, please come here 5 to 10 minutes before dismissal. So our allowance of time, we provide grace period of 15 minutes after the official dismissal time. During this period, students will be supervised by school personnel to ensure their safety. Beyond dismissal time, if students remain at the school beyond the allowance time, Pathfinder School will continue to do its utmost to keep them safe and secure. However, please note that the school cannot be held accountable for any incidents or accidents that may occur due to delayed pickup. We kindly ask for your understanding and cooperation in this matter. So recommendation, if late pickup is inevitable, inform the school right away. So we have the WhatsApp phone. You can message our WhatsApp Pathfinder Messenger or our FB page if you will be picking up your child late. So if you anticipate being late, please inform the school as soon as possible. So I'll arrange for alternative pickup. If another person will be picking up your child, please ensure that they bring a valid fetcher's ID or an authorization letter from the parent. So if you will ask the auntie or the brother or the tito or the lola, please make sure to give an authorization letter. Next, we have enroll in after-school mentoring program. So if frequent late pickup are unavoidable, we recommend enrolling your child in our after-school mentoring program. So this program not only provides a safe environment, but also enhances academic skills and promote productive study habits. So this additional time allows for personalized academic support, ensuring your child continues to grow and excel even outside regular school hours. If your child has been picked up by this time, an overtime fee of 100 pesos will be charged. If pickup occurs after 6 p.m., this is for the afternoon session, an additional 200 pesos overtime fee will be imposed. So these fees help cover the extended care provided by our school personnel for your child after regular school hours, but take into consideration By working together, we can ensure that all students are safely dismissed and cared for at all times. So for the PTC, parent-teacher conference are conducted every quarter. Here are informed of the child's social, behavioral, and academic development in school. So during their meeting, a progress report card issued showing the child's academic performance. So during our PTC, before the scheduled meeting, you will be receiving an appointment slip attached in their homework notebook. So please take note to always double check the homework notebook of your child as it is a way for the teacher and the parents to communicate. So always double check into that. If you have any concern, please write it down there so that the teacher can reply or answer it through the notebook. So the performance of each student shall be evaluated on a quarterly basis. So this is a quarterly basis and recorded in his or her progress report, DepEd Form 138. The report cards are given to the parents or guardians at the end of each quarter. So we have 4 quarters. So report cards will be printed and will be given to the parents every quarter until the last 4th grading period. Parents are also required to attend the quarterly parent-teacher conference to discuss with the teacher the child's social, behavioral, and academic progress in school. For final preschool students, progress report at the end of the school year will be indicate the director's certification and also the principal's certification to sign at the end of the report card. So you can see 2 signatures there or 3, the teacher, the advisor, the principal, and also the directors. Once all requirements for 1st and 4th quarter are already completed. Next, however, parents not to be grade conscious. So we encourage you, parents, to not be grade conscious at their young age. Children are still in their early development than others. So some grade conscious parents would pressure their child to study harder or even punish them for their low grades. This would sometimes cause some emotional and psychological problems to the child, resulting negative attitude towards the school. We want to avoid or minimize these problems. So for the preschool programmers subject areas, all preschool students are graded according to their performance in the following areas of holistic development. So we have the language, reading, writing, health and science, math, and values. So these are the subjects for the grading system for preschool. So the final computation of general average appears upon completion of the school year. Preschool programs grading system, the grading system which appears on the preschooler's progress report card or the Form 138 is as follows. So we have 96 to 100, it's outstanding, 90 to 95 advanced, 85 to 89 is proficient, 80 to 84 is AP approaching proficiency, 75 to 79 is developing, 74 and below is B. So this is the rating description. So for the quarterly grade of a student in each subject is based on the following. So we grade their child based on their classroom performance, that's 60%. The quizzes, monthly exam, quarterly projects, and recitation, that is 40%. So the highest quarterly grade is 100, and the lowest is 70%, and the passing is 75. So the conduct grade or the deportment of a student is obtained through the evaluation and deliberation of all his or her subject teachers. So this is for the criteria for honor students, an average of 85 or above, but with no grade lower than 85 in any subject, no grade lower than 85 in conduct, did not commit any major offense in the entire school year, and actively participating in school activities indoor and outdoor. So if a student has 2 failed final grades in academic subject at the end of the school year, the student is required to attend summer classes and must pass the subject. If he fails the subject or did not attend the summer classes, he or she will be placed under the academic probation in the next school year and will still take summer classes on the following year. And if the student has 3 or more failed grades in the academics and non-academic subjects, shall be retained in the same grade level, and it can and must transfer school. So remember, if you have 2 or 3 subjects, failed subjects, you should have your summer class. Next, we also have here the policies, school admission requirements. So applicants are accepted starting last week. So our office hours is open from 9 to 4 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. So our policies and guidelines for admission, I think all of you were able to do or submit this one. Birth certificate, baptismal certificate, report card, and average grade not lower than 80%. So we also will be getting the recommendation letter, 2 pieces, 1-by-1 picture, and the previous report card. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you so much, Pathfinder parents and students. We would like to welcome you to school year 2026-2027 and stay tuned for more topics to be discussed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Teacher Ezra. Allow me to introduce our next speaker. Our next speaker graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, and successfully passed the licensure examination for professional teachers in March 2026. She is currently the class advisor of Grade 2 Friendly and Grade 6 Creative. Today, she will discuss our school vernacular, quarterly examination policy, missed examination policy, and tutorial program. Please join me in giving Teacher Angela a warm round of applause.
Hi, good afternoon. Good evening, rather. Good evening to everyone, to our PSI parents. Allow me to share my screen with you here. Is it seen? Okay. So today, again, good evening to everyone. I am teacher Angela, and I'll be discussing about the class schedule, the school vernacular, quarterly exam policy, and missed exams and tutorial. So let's start with our class schedule. Here, a reminder to everyone, to every parent, that every Monday, all classes will be shortened periods. It is to give way for their sports and clubs. Next, so this is the schedule, the class schedule for preschool. So nursery and kinder 1 schedule for every Monday. Time will be 10:20 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Their attire will be yellow uniform with their ID or name tag. Next, for kinder 2, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Again, their attire will be yellow uniform with their ID or name tag. Next, for nursery and kinder 1 schedule for Tuesday to Friday, their time will be 10:15 to 12 noon, and their attire will be yellow uniform with their ID or name tag. Kinder 2 class schedule from Tuesday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., and their attire will be yellow uniform with their ID or name tag. Next, for grades 1 to 4, their class schedule every Monday will be 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Their attire for grades 1 and 2, the yellow uniform with ID or name tag. For grades 3 and 4, the red uniform with ID or name tag. So for Tuesday to Friday schedule for grades 1 to 4, their time will be 8 a.m. to 12 noon, And then the attire will be yellow uniform with ID or name tag for grades 1 and 2. And for grades 3 and 4, they're red uniform with ID or name tag. Let's proceed for grade 5 to junior high school. Class schedule every Monday will be 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Their attire will be their red uniform with ID or name tag. And for their class schedule from Tuesday to Friday will be 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Their attire will be red uniform with their ID or name tag. Now let's move to our school vernacular. So here in our school vernacular, every student is encouraged to speak in English at all times, especially if they're in the school premises, to converse fluently to constant compel them to speak in English. Every words will be 5 pesos, will be fined 5 pesos collected by their class treasurer and safe fund, which will then be used after the school year for the school projects. It is suggested to talk to your child in English consistently in or off campuses. Next, for their quarterly exam policy. So, before the end of each quarter, an academic evaluation is conducted to know the competency of every student. A schedule will be given for the students to prepare ahead on the day of the examination. Everyone is required to present their examination permit, school ID, and proper uniform before taking the test. Everyone, I want you to be reminded that no permit, no exam will strictly observe. All accounts are expected to be settled before each quarterly exam. Failure to fulfill financial obligation, the school reserves the right to defer administration of examination to pupils until full payment is made. Next, for missed exams. Missed exams, this includes, it is the student's responsibility to request their subject teachers for makeup quizzes and tests. B, the special exam fee is 300 pesos and you have to schedule it. Letter C, makeup quizzes and tests for excused absences are given as soon as possible. The subject teacher or class advisor will set the date for the makeup test ahead of time. And last, if a student fails to take their makeup test without a valid excuse, they will get the lowest possible grade. And last, for our tutorials. Pupils who need a boost in their academic performance or need a mentor to assist them in their scholastic necessities are encouraged to enlist in this service and inquire from the office. A suitable time schedule and fee will be discussed to the parents. Tutorials will be done within the school premises to gain focus and avoid distraction from the home. And this is the note here. Private tutorials by Pathfinder school teachers at the child's house are not allowed by the school. So that's all for my part. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, teacher Angela. All right, so our next speaker, Dr. Tracy and Carla Donguines, holds a doctorate in education and brings over 17 years of teaching experience across preschool, junior school, and special education. She has served as a learning support team leader in an international school in Jakarta and has also taught at an American international school in Nigeria. with extensive experience in both the Cambridge and Common Core American curricula. She is recognized for her leadership in inclusive education, teacher mentoring, and her commitment to academic excellence and innovation. Please welcome Dr. Tracy Ann Carla Dong Guinness.
Hello, everyone. Hi. So, hello. Let me share with you my PowerPoint. And I will be discussing about the teacher's query, parents and guardians, dress code and visitors, birthdays, accessories, fads and electronic gadgets, and giving gifts. All right, so let me just begin with the dress code. All right, so dress code for parents, guardians, and visitors are the following. Parents, relatives, guardians, and fetchers are encouraged to dress appropriately, dignified, to be emulated, and to be command respect. Wearing of sandals, shorts, slippers, and fitted long sleeves outfit are not allowed to enter the school campus. To dress properly is to be respected properly. So please do not get offended if our gator and guards will not allow you to come in, because this is our protocol, our school protocol. All right, and then accessories, fads, and electronic gadgets. Let's move to this one. All right, grade school and junior high schools. So look at the pictures. So basically, we don't allow excessive dangling accessories, and also multiple stud are not allowed. Tattoos for boys and girls are prohibited as well. And of course, hair coloring of any kind is not allowed, even makeup. Maybe the junior high school can put like a colorless lip gloss, or what is this called? Lip balm, if there's dryness in their lips. And of course, wearing excessive jewelry is prohibited. Next, birthdays. We love celebrating birthdays, right? Give me a heart on the comment below if you love birthdays. I love birthdays. So this occasion is worth remembering and to be celebrated. If a student decided to hold it in the school, the following should be observed. A, the teacher should be informed at least 1 week before the date. Of course, teachers are arranging the schedule and we would like to celebrate with your child. So please inform us so that we can tweak their schedule around for us to be able to accommodate those students who will be celebrating their birthdays. So to exercise a value of thoughtfulness, invitation letters should be given to give time for classmates to prepare gifts for the celebrator. Because of course, we would like to practice thoughtfulness and make sure that if not all, some of their classmates will be giving gifts to the birthday celebrated. All right, and then celebration should be strictly 15 minutes only. The class will resume at 1 so that the event will not eat up time for academics. And next is it is responsibility of the parents, guardians to leave the place clean, orderly, bringing with them the remnants sealed in a black bag. So it must be encouraged that the parents will bring black bag or garbage bag to put all the trash inside, and then you can bring it to the canteen, or you can give that to our school personnel to help with the cleanliness of the classroom as well. So yeah, Gifts. I love gifts. Everybody loves gifts, right? But we have, of course, the protocol for this. So preschool, grade school, and junior high school, thoughtfulness is a virtue, but we discourage giving presents to all our teaching staff. This will help them evaluate students fairly and to give grades on what the students truly deserve. Except, of course, during special occasions like birthday, Christmas, and what else? Or maybe Valentine's Day. All right. So if there are special occasions, you may give simple gifts to our teachers and staff. Okay. And next is teacher's query. If you want to talk with the teacher concerned, please make an appointment a day before at the office. They will attend to your concern after the class in the afternoon. No queries are entertained during class hour or during dismissal time without any appointment. Please email us at pathfinderschool at admin@pathfinderschools.com to schedule an appointment. So again, please email us at admin@pathfinderschools.com to secure an appointment. All right, next is our communication. We are now using the official Pathfinder School email system and our official WhatsApp communication channel as our primary means of communication. These platforms will help us provide timely updates, respond more efficiently, and strengthen our partnership with families throughout the school year. Please save our official Pathfinder School WhatsApp at 0923-442-9651. So we can also add you to your respective class group chat. So we have GC. Alternatively, you may check the homework notebook of your child for the QR code pasted by the class advisors and scan it to join our class or your class GC. All right, so if you are having a hard time to look for it, please screenshot this and scan this. And please message us. Once you have scanned the code, you will be added to the appropriate class WhatsApp group for announcements and communication. So we are using WhatsApp. So for those who are messaging us on Viber, we encourage you to message us on these platforms only to avoid confusion. So, yeah. All right, official communication protocols. All school-related communication must be conducted through email and our official WhatsApp platform for more efficient and timely responses. So here, parents are requested to send inquiries to the appropriate email address, general concern, and inquiries, care@pathfinderschools.com, payment and billing, payment@pathfinderschools.com. All emails are answered only during official school hours, Monday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., excluding weekends and holidays. Messages sent outside these hours will be read and answered on the next working days. So please, parents, be patient. If you message us on a Saturday, expect our reply on a Monday, first thing in the morning. So yeah. And next is official communication protocols. Still, parents must send inquiries at the appropriate email address, like what I said here, and always include students' full name, grade, and section, payment date, amount. If you are sending a payment to our email or even on WhatsApp, because some of you are sending it on our WhatsApp, but we encourage you to send it on our email so that it's more organized and we can see it right away. Because sometimes it's hard for us to locate where did you send it. It's either on WhatsApp, email, Facebook. So please send it on our email address, please. All right. And of course, screenshot or scan copy of proof of payment is very important. All right, other transaction concern, again, I've been repeating this over and over again for us to know where to send all the transactions. All right, please screenshot this for you to be updated and for you to always remember to send all those concerns and comments of yours. All right, so here, please print and sign or return the parents' agreement on Friday. It can be found on the second to the last page of your student handbook. A PDF copy of the handbook will be sent to you today after the parents' orientation. So this is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, second to the last page of the student handbook PDF file. We'll be sending you the printout copy, the booklet, very soon. For now, we'll be sending the PDF file for your for you to be able to review some of the topics that you miss. All right, so I'm on the last slide of mine. Remember this, by working together and embracing these values, parents and guardians help create a nurturing environment where their child can grow in success, reinforcing the school's mission for foster excellence and strong character in every student. I hope our partnership will be stronger this year. And please feel free to message our WhatsApp if you have any concern or queries. We'll be responding right away as soon as we can. All right, so that's it for me. And thank you very much for giving us the time to be part of your day today. So that's it for me, Dr. Micah. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tracy, for all of those information. I believe it is really clear to all of our parents and students. So our next speaker graduated with a Bachelor of Science Special Needs Education and successfully passed the licensure examination for professional teachers in December 2024. She is currently the class advisor of Grade 1 Jolly and Grade 5 Industrious. Tonight, she will discuss important school policies, including the tuition fee and other fees policy, the updated payment schedule, refund policy, school bus services, and teacher consultation procedures. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Teacher Hannah. Teacher Hannah.
Thank you, Sir Raymond. Again, good evening, everyone. I am Teacher Hannah, especially for our dear PSI parents. Allow me to share my screen first for a while. Okay. Okay, so before we start our discussion for today, allow me to share an announcement today that our monthly exam or monthly test will be on August 6th and August 7th. And for the additional announcement, our Buwanang Wika will be on August 28th, and our robotics class will start in September. Okay, so here are our topics for today. Sanction for failed grades, tuition fee, and other fees, policy in refund, school bus service, and teacher query. So next. Okay, again for sanction for failed grades. If a student has up to 2 failed final grades in academic, sorry. Okay, an academic subject at the end of the school year, the student is required to attend summer classes and must pass the subject. If he fails the subject or did not attend the summer classes, he or she will placed under academic probation in the next school year and will still take summer classes on the following year. So a student with 3 or more failed grades in the academic or even non-academic subjects shall be retained in the same grade level and must transfer school. So on our tuition fee and other fees policy, so each student is given the privilege to choose appropriate tuition fee schedule. Prompt settlement on the day it falls due is greatly encouraged. Please take note that the tuition fee must be settled at least 5 days before the exam date. So next, if payment is received on the exam day, or if a promissory note is submitted, your child will automatically be scheduled under the second batch and will take a special exam. So this is to avoid any miscommunication and misunderstanding. So we also have that in case delays are occurred not only on tuition fee or on school bus service fee and other fees, a surcharge or of 150 pesos per month will be added also. So next, regarding payments can be made in cash or check in the name of Pathfinder School INC. If in case check bounces, the school will not accept a check payment again from the same account and must be settled in the form of cash within 5 days only. So a 15% penalty of the amount of the bounce check will be added to the total amount as damage. So we also have promissory notes that are not fulfilled will have an added 10% penalty of the amount due as damage. And also, monthly billings will be on the first 5 days of the month. So next, we also have no school record, like for example, report card, Form 137, recommendation letter, and certificates, or etc. And it will be released unless the outstanding account is fully settled. So we also have an implied disregard on or neglect of outstanding accounts, such as failure to communicate, settle, or honor agreed timelines. The school reserves the right to defer administration of examination to pupils or participation in major school activities until full payment is made. So next, we have policy on refund. So we follow the policy of DepEd as outlined in its manual 8th edition, page 39, section 66. So according to that, if a student withdraws before the end of the first week of classes, he will be charged 10% of the total amount due to for the term. And also, if a student withdraws within the second week of classes, regardless of whether or not he has actually attended classes, he will be charged 20%. So after that 2 weeks of classes, no refunds will be given. By total due for the term, we mean the total tuition and other fees, comprehensive fee for the school year. So notice of withdrawal must be done in writing. There are no refunds for registration, reservation, and testing fees. So regarding school bus service, so as you can see, there is a poster here. So if you are looking for a school service of your child, we also have that here in our school. Rates for it will be depending on your area. And for more information, you can message them on their official page. So the link is already there. You can check it out. And remember, we assure you that your children are safe here. So again, as discussed by teacher Dr. Tracy earlier, if you want to talk with the teacher concerned, please make an appointment a day before at the office. They will attend to your concern after the class in the afternoon. Again, please take note that no queries are entertained during class hour or during dismissal time. So that's all for my report. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Teacher Hannah. Okay, so now, before we continue, we are delighted to share our school video. It will take you on a tour of our campus and showcase some of the exciting activities and memorable moments that we have taken place. So please watch and enjoy.
A day in the life as a Pathfinder student. Welcome to our school.
Morning.
Morning, Gardu.
Morning. Come and spend the day with us.
Let's go. At Pathfinder School, each day begins with excitement, learning, and new opportunities.
At Pathfinder School, learning goes beyond the classroom.
And we are from Pathfinder School. We take time to pray and reflect before starting our day. Hands together, feet together.
Students practice praying every day.
Students communicate in English every day.
English-speaking environment helps students build confidence.
Favorite is circle time.
Every age enjoys dancing together with friends. Learning is fun, interactive, and meaningful.
We also have our own Pathfinder hymn.
Everybody, let's put our left hand in the middle of our chest as we sing the Pathfinder School hymn.
We give our utmost respect while singing the Pathfinder hymn. We have robotics class. Welcome to the computer room and multimedia room. We enjoy problem-solving skills together. Welcome to our library room. Discover exciting stories, expand your knowledge, and unlock new ideas with our wide collection of books. Read, learn, and achieve at our school library. Pathfinder School, my home! Good morning, Miss Jonah. Meet our principal, Miss Jonah. Hi, Miss Jonah. Good morning, Sir David. Meet our sports director. Students can also explore their talents through our sports program.
Our sports program offers basketball, volleyball, taekwondo, mixed martial arts, badminton, swimming, football, and we are going to offer more sports this year. So it's very exciting and hope you can join our sports program so to keep your students or keep your children healthy and active, lessen their screen time, and be competitive because we believe that education is not just inside the classroom. Pathfinder is a sports-oriented school. Thank you so much, Tom.
So before you go inside the Pathfinder School, you are entering an English-speaking school. Now let's go to the second floor. Welcome to Junior High School. Now we will give you a tour of the guidance office. Wow!
Wow! You're so cool!
And now, this is the private counseling area. This is our clinic area. Wow, you can see Joseph flying there. And as you can see, this is our first aid kit. And if you want to check on there will be a school daily clinic logbook here.
Now we're gonna go to science laboratory.
Oh, I wonder what's inside the laboratory. Let's find out. Joseph,
Yeah?
it's time for you to explore and discover new things at science. From biology to chemistry and physics, every experiment helps us learn, innovate, and grow. Ooh, I wonder what's next.
Oh, I can see the court up here. But it's unfortunately raining.
We have the AVR and conference room.
This is the grade 10 and grade 9 room.
This floor is home to several classrooms where junior high school students develop their skills and knowledge every day. As we make our way down the stairs, you'll notice how our school is designed for easy and safe movement between floors. So why choose Pathfinder? Because Pathfinder stands for Personalized Learning, Advanced Curriculum, Talent Exploration, Holistic Approach, Family-Oriented Environment, Impressed Responsibility, Nurturing Values, Dedicated English-Only Policy or EOP, Exceptional Values Formation, and Resilience Learners. So, why don't you join this? Enroll now, limited slots only, a Christ-centered school where every child is known, loved, and powerful. And this is the end of our video. Together, I am Tom, and this is Joseph. We are proud Pathfinder students. See you again on the next video. Bye! Enrollment is now open and slots are limited. Secure your slot today.
Thank you so much to all the creative Pathfinder school teachers who prepared those wonderful videos for the opening of classes or the first day of classes, including some new facilities that we have here in Pathfinder School. Such a great school with new facilities. All right. So for this, it's almost evening. It's almost dinner time. Time check. It's 6:52 p.m. for all the mommies. All right, who are preparing their dinners right now. Shout out to all of you. We hope we can have some here in school. Just kidding. All right. So let us now proceed to our next speaker. It is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. She is a proud graduate of St. Pedro Povera College, where she earned her Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, driven by her passion for educational excellence and lifelong learning. She pursued a Master of Arts in Educational Management and further specialized by completing a program in special education needs at an International Academy Manila. She's also a dedicated member of the leadership in Educational Academy and Development, reflecting her commitment to professional growth, effective leadership, and quality education. Now she continues to uphold her passion for education, leadership, and service. With her strong academic foundation, dedication to serving learners, and commitment to empowering educators, she continues to inspire those around her through her expertise and unwavering pursuit of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Miss Jonah Grace Sarajan Vispo.
Hello, so good evening to everybody. I hope everyone is still with us here in our parents orientation. So I will be sharing with you my screen. Okay. So today we are going to talk about suspension of classes since we are actually in a rainy season, so we must really know what are the protocols for suspending classes and for uh responsibilities for the parents. So here we have suspension of classes in special cases, lifting of suspension of classes, parents and guardians responsibilities. All right. So for suspension of classes, so typhoon signal number 2 automatically suspends or cancels classes for the day. It is suggested that during the tropical depression to tune into your radio, television for announcements. This will reduce the number of children coming to school just to find out that classes are suspended. So here, uh, most of us millennial parents and people who are already Gen Z, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we also have different social medias that we can stay tuned with the suspension of classes. Okay, so here are suspension of classes in special cases. So first, announcement by the DepEd regional directors or postponement of classes in particular region, if it is region-wide, shall be announced by the regional director after consultation with the superintendents and local government officials. So if it is a regional suspension of classes, it will be suspended by, or it will be canceled by the regional director. Okay? So announcement by the school heads or the principal. In cases where conditions endanger the lives, health, and safety of the pupil, students, teachers, and personnel, school heads, principals in affected area may use their discretion in suspending classes. So we are also empowered to cancel classes if we think that this will endanger the safety of our students here in our school. So announcement by local government officials in extreme cases such as floods, high tide, lahar, earthquakes, etc., the chief executive of the local government unit concerned may cancel classes in his area and later inform the highest school official in the said area. So if we have extreme cases, like most of us who's living in Marikina, San Mateo area, if it is already flooded or flooded or earthquakes or occurred, it will be canceled by our local government officials. So in case where rains are heavy, causing floods in certain areas and of during civil disturbance like transportation strike, parents shall make the decision on whether or not they should send their children to school, take into consideration the health and safety of their children. Okay, so if you think your children are not safe to go out or come to school, you parents should make the decision if you are going to let your children come to school or not. Okay? So, lifting of suspension of classes. So, the regional director, when the suspension of classes affected some school or divisions in entire region, the school heads, principal, executive of local government unit where suspension of classes affects the particular school, a lifting of the suspension of classes shall be made or on or before, but not later than 4:30 a.m. on the day when the regular classes are able to be resumed. All media and other available ways of announcing the resumption of classes to the public shall be utilized, especially in these platforms. Early in the morning shows are included. Okay, so we are also going to post an announcement on our Facebook page, in our official Facebook page, if suspension of classes are still ongoing or if it will already be lifted. So, what are the parents and guardians' responsibility here in our school? So, first, parents and guardian are expected to model the values of courtesy, respect, and obedience. They share the responsibility of ensuring compliance with the school rules and regulations. It is important that they review and adhere to the guidelines alongside with their children. That's why we are giving you copies of our student handbook for you to review and to share with your children the things or the do's and don'ts of our school. So always remember that children absorbs the 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 attitude or the attitude and the things that they see on their parents. So we have to model respect and obedience for them also to respect and obey our rules and regulations here in our school. So also, we have to check the homework of the students if they were accomplished. So this is actually one of the things that we want to tell you parents, that you are responsible if your children accomplish their homeworks. So if there are homeworks that were not accomplished, or there are 3 consecutive homeworks that were not accomplished, we are going to call you and let you come over for a talk. Okay? So to monitor suspension of classes by means of watching the news, especially the rainy season causing flood in certain areas, or by calling the school. Parents should make decision on whether or not they should send their children to school, take into the consideration the health and safety of their children. So, again, to repeat, you are going to, you are already going to decide if there's still no suspension of classes and the rain is really pouring so hard. You are already going to decide whether or not you are going to send your children here in our school. To accomplish and sign excuse slips of absences to show cooperation with school activities that will benefit the child's progress, to assist and review your child at home, to read and understand the circular of the school, and to attend the quarterly card distribution, and to know the student standing. So number 6 is very important. We are actually expecting each parent to attend our card distribution because this is actually the only time that we can tell you the development and things to improve of your children. Okay, so we are going to tell you whether they behave or not. We are going to tell you if the things that your children are doing in the school. So 7, monitor and the achievement of the student, demonstrating respect and good manners towards others in the school community, including teaching staff, administration, and other staff working in the school. To review the rules and regulation of the school, to understand this that school and home must work hand in hand in achieving positive development of your child or your children. Okay, so number 10 is also very important that we must understand that this is a school and home partnership. So this is a school and home partnership. So the things that we are doing here in the school should also be followed up at home. So if we are asking you to come over here in our school and talk about your children's performance, please do so. Compliance with the school rules and regulation is not solely the responsibility of the student, but also of the parent and the guardians. If their persistent refusal to follow the school policies may result in the school considering the readmission of the student in question. So always remember that by working together and embracing these values, parents and guardians help a nurturing environment where their children can grow, succeed in reinforcing the school's mission to foster excellence and strong character in every student. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, our dear Principal, Miss Jonah. All right, to our next speaker, Sir David Paul B. Sarajan is a junior high school principal and a passionate educator committed to developing students who excel academically, demonstrate strong character, and lead lives of purpose. A licensed professional teacher and holder of a master's degree in educational management. He earned his Bachelor of Science in Education, major in English from De La Salle University. With over 15 years of teaching experience, Sir David had dedicated his career to shaping young minds through academic excellence, character formation, and holistic student development. His leadership extends beyond the classroom as he mentors students to become confident, disciplined, and purpose-driven individuals. A firm believer in the transformative power of sports, he is an accomplished basketball coach, hip hop choreographer, MMA and boxing practitioner, cyclist, and runner. His commitment to continuous growth was further strengthened through international training at Wadi Sports in Egypt, where he gained valuable experience in sports, leadership, and athlete development. As Pathfinder Sports Director and Values Formation Life Coach, Sir David champions the philosophy that true success is measured not only by academics, but also by integrity, resilience, and service to others. Through his leadership, he inspires students to pursue excellence with discipline, passion, faith, and empowering them to become future leaders who make a positive impact in their communities. Please welcome our junior high school principal, Sir David Paul D. Sarajan.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. All right, it's a rainy evening already. So let me just share my screen to all of you. I'm the last speaker. Don't you worry. This will just take 3 hours for tonight. I'm just kidding. All right. So I'll be talking about the Pathfinder School offenses and sanctions, and also the anti-bullying and the Pathfinder sports. Right. So categories of school offenses and sanctions, category 1, 2, 3, offenses and sanctions, anti-bullying, and parents' agreement. Category 1, offenses are subject to the following sanctions. First offense is oral warning to be recorded in the teacher's discipline logbook. Second offense, written warning slip should be signed by the parents. Any student who received 3 written warnings will be given a sanction, same as the third warning offense. So third offense, violation report, conference with parents, and 1-day suspension, and 70 in conduct, or a grade of 70 in conduct and deportment. So we are implementing this strictly, especially this school year. Category 1, offenses. Letter A, talking, moving, and disturbing others during prayer or prayers. Letter B, letter A, letter C, disarranging tables and chairs and other things inside the classroom. Letter D, creating noise in and around the classrooms and places where classes are ongoing. Letter E, inappropriate haircut. We already gave a violation report in the junior high school last week for some students who are not responding properly and the inappropriate haircut because of their long hair and perm hair. So we already gave a sample by last week. So hopefully this week they already cut their hair. Next one, letter F, leaving the classroom without permission. Letter G, no excuse letter for absence. Letter H, entering the classroom, joining the assembly without a late pass. Letter I, disregarding deadline for the submission of reply slips and projects. Letter J, disturbing classes, programs, proceedings. Letter K, destroying the plants, because Pathfinder School is an environment wherein we are having we have plant we already plant seeds, and also we are taking care of our plants in Pathfinder School so that our environment of Pathfinder School is healthy. So we really take good care of the plants. Letter L, shouting, pushing, pulling in line and inside places of study. Letter M, going to different school places, disorderly in a group or not in line. Letter N, unauthorized buying and selling. Letter O, sitting on teacher's table. Because in Pathfinder, our response or our students, they treat their teachers with obedience and respect. So sitting on their table is considered disrespectful. Letter P, dribbling ball and playing rough games in the classrooms. Letter Q, bringing toys and other valuables to school. Letter R, leaving the canteen tables dirty. Letter S, using leather shoes in games in the basketball court or in our gym or in the studio. This is to protect our students from injuries. Letter T, not following the English only policy. Of course, except Filipino subject. Letter U, habitual tardiness and absenteeism. Category 2, offenses are subject to following sanctions. Okay, so first offense, warning slip. Second offense, conference with parents and violation report. 3 violation report given sanction as third offense. So this is the third offense. Conference with parents, 2 days suspension and 70 in conduct and deportment. Category 2 offenses, improper wearing of uniform. Letter B, fighting with a classmate or schoolmate. Letter C, throwing stones or other thing at others. Letter D, leaving the campus during class hours without an off-campus pass. Letter E, cutting classes. Letter F, vandalism. Letter G, intimidating others and name calling. Category 3 offenses are subject to the following sanctions. First offense, violation report, conference with parents and 70% in conduct. Second offense, conference with parents, 65% to 69% in conduct. And third offense, dismissal. Letter A, getting or hiding classmates, schoolmates' personal property. Letter B, playing dirty tricks. Letter C, disrespecting and abusing behavior towards any faculty member, as well as any other person in authority. Letter D, stealing. Letter E, copying or cheating, copying a classmate's answer, possessing test notes, leakage during exam time, and letting others to copy from him or her. Letter F, forging, falsification, or tampering with academic official records or documents of any kind. Letter G, carrying and using any kind of a deadly weapon which would endanger either lives or health of students, faculty members, and school staff. Especially in what's happening right now. That is why we take extra precaution in this matter. Letter H, carrying, planting explosive fireworks intentionally. Letter I, inflicting any physical injury or on a classmate resulting wound, marks, or hospitalization. Letter J, possession, illustration of pornographic materials of any kind. Letter K, obscene acts. Other examples given, dirty finger or any bad sign. Letter L, use of indecent language. Example given, speaking bad words. Letter M, threatening, provoking, or coercing any members of school community. Letter N, possession of gambling paraphernalia. Letter O, bullying. Letter P, spreading rumors and defaming, maligning in writing, verbal, electronic, and any other media of communication. Letter Q, pursuing and continuing a relationship with another person of opposite or same sex under disgraceful circumstances or despicable display of physical intimacy. Letter R, possessing, buying, giving, receiving, or using prohibited drugs and misusing, abusing of peddling, regulate drugs. Letter S, drunkenness within or without school premises and during official school activities. Letter T, unethical use of the social media such as but not limited to surfing and sharing pornographic and obscene websites, creating and using fake accounts, posting and sharing indecent, obscene, or immoral pictures, videos, messaging, and defamatory language about a person and the school. Letter U, carrying or possession of deadly weapon, firearms, explosives, and inflammable materials of deadly weapons. Letter V, intentional acts of destruction of school property. Letter W, deliberate acts of unbecoming of a Pathfinder student. Let's go now to our anti-bullying policy statement. Pathfinder School is a Christ-centered institution that respects the right of every child and members of the school community with kindness, honor, dignity, and concern. It is vitally important that zero tolerance to bullying and retaliation will pervade in the school environment. Pathfinder School shall be attentive, watchful, observant, and respond to understanding the rules to prevail in every disagreement or dispute. Pathfinder School adheres to the implemented rules and regulations or IRR of Republic Act 10627, otherwise known as the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013. You will all see that in the student's handbook that will be distributed this month. And make sure and don't forget to sign the parents' agreement form at the last page of the student manual. Write the name of the student, grade level, and section. Again, don't forget to sign. Now let's go to my next topic, and that is Pathfinder Sports Programs. In a second. Okay. Pathfinder Sports. In today's fast-paced world, our children face endless destruction, pressure, and changing values more than ever. They need strong foundations that will carry them through life in sports. At Pathfinder School, at Pathfinder School builds exactly that. Aligned with DepEd Order number 022, Series 2025, the Department of Education official policy on the institutionalization of the school sports clubs. All learners are encouraged to join recognized sports or school sports clubs as the vital part of holistic education. This directive, which private schools like ours are encouraged to adopt, affirms that sports nurtures not just the mind, but also the body and character, producing well-rounded, capable learners. Participating in our sports programs does far more than teach skills, it transforms your child. Better academic performance. So sports sharpens focus, discipline, and time management skills that directly lifts grades and learning habits. Next is stronger character. It builds resilience, patience, respect for rules and others, and the courage to rise after every setback. is, I think, important right now. Healthy mind and body. It keeps them physically fit, boosts mental well-being, and gives them a positive, purposeful outlet for their energy. Teamwork and leadership. They learn to work with others, lead with integrity, and value collective success over individual gain. Faith-centered discipline. Rooted in our values, we train them to steward their bodies well, just as 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 27 reminds us to be strong instruments for God's purpose. Why Pathfinder Sports stands apart? We don't just play games, we run structured competitive training programs led by active, experienced athlete coaches who know firsthand what it takes to excel. They will guide, mold, and mentor your child throughout the entire school year, helping them grow not just as a player, but as people. Our vision goes beyond local wins. We prepare our students to one day stand and represent Philippines and compete globally while excelling with distinction in their academics. Sports is not just an extracurricular activity. It is one of the wisest investment you can make in your child's future. It shapes the habit, strength, and character that will serve them in school and in their career and in life. Let us walk this journey with you, building champions in sports, in studies, and in character. It says in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Let's go now to Pathfinder Sports or PSI Sports training schedule. As you can see here, you can take a screenshot if you like, but we will be giving and distributing, sending registration forms via email, WhatsApp, and also in the homework notebook or assignment notebooks of your children. So basketball, right? This is every Saturday, 7:30 to 9 a.m. at the basketball court. This is for elementary up to the junior high school. Hip hop is every Friday. This Hip Hop Kids is every Friday or Fridays 2 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. This at the PSI Multi-Sports Studio at the second floor. Hip Hop Dance for teens or junior high school or in the afternoon like grade 5 to junior high school. Every Saturday 10 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. at the Multi-Sports Studio at the second floor. MMA is every Monday. This is mixed from preschool or grade school to junior high school at 4:30 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. every Monday at the Multi-Sports Studio at the second floor. Taekwondo is every Monday at 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. This is from preschool to junior high school at the Multi-Sports Studio every Monday. Okay. Badminton is every Friday, 4:45 to 6:15 at the basketball court from grade school to junior high school. We have two volleyball sessions. Volleyball for grade 5 to junior high school is every Monday, 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And volleyball for grade 1 to grade 4 is every Saturday in the morning, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at the basketball court. So first quarter sports program was already included in the miscellaneous fee. This is under the FitLife Edge payment. If you have a copy of your miscellaneous fee, you can check it out there. Again, this covers the first quarter sports program, 6 intensive training sessions. Again, this covers the first quarter 6 intensive sessions, right? Sports program. So after the first quarter, if you see, or if you can see that Pathfinder sports or PSI sports help your child to improve, or it created an interest for them to go to school, train, and transform them to be disciplined, you can re-enroll at this for the second quarter. We have we have programs second quarter to fourth quarter at the same sport in there the same sport. So there will be a coach's evaluation form that will be given after the last session, which it will tell you, or it will show you the progress and development of your child in this certain sport. Now, if you want to check out other sports, you are freely to do so. You can re-enroll to another sport. We can give you a maximum of 2 sports after the first quarter, right? So again, first quarter sports program was already included in the miscellaneous fee under Fit Life Edge payment. Second quarter to fourth quarter, you can re-enroll for that specific sport, or you can check out other sports program. There will be 2 added sports that will be added in the second quarter, and that will be to be announced after the first quarter. Now, important announcements. The PSI sports training schedule, first quarter, the start date of basketball, volleyball, and hip hop dance will be August 1, this Saturday. Okay, you can check out the time here. Okay. Start date of MMA, Taekwondo, and volleyball is August 3. The start date of training of hip hop dance for kids and badminton will be August 7, next Friday. Okay. So again, thank you and God bless. And I'll give it back to our host tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, and we'll see you all in school.
Thank you so much, Sir David. We sincerely hope that today's orientation has provided everyone with a clear understanding of our school's policies and expectations. So as we come to an end of our Pathfinder School Parents Orientation for school year 2026 to 2027, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to all our parents and guardians for joining us this evening. Your time, support, and partnership means so much to us as we begin another exciting school year. We would also like to express our sincere appreciation to our school administrators and teachers who shared valuable information and important updates during today's orientation. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to providing the best learning experience for our students.
Before we officially end our live stream, we have a few reminders. First, Monday test has been rescheduled. Okay.
So teachers, everyone, please turn on your cameras.
Teachers, please turn on your cameras. Again, we invite all students to join their group picture taking. Please don't forget to take a selfie with your teachers and school administrators now, okay?
Yes, that's right.
And please send our screenshot so that we will see that you are really with us. Okay, so I will just put on the spotlight to our other teachers.
Yes.
Okay. So again, you can send the screenshot of your picture with us on your WhatsApp group. Okay. So let me see if you're all here. President Suraben, where are you? Okay. All right. So let us take picture. Students, parents, are you ready? At the count of 5, all of you are going to take picture. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, again, one more time. 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, did you take a snap with us? I hope you do. All right. So thank you again, once again, for being part of our Pathfinder School family. We wish everyone a blessed, safe, and successful school year 2026-2027.
That's
But
right.
before that, we would like to call President Suraben to pray for us.
Let's pray. Our gracious and loving Father, with our hearts full of gratitude, we come before you today to thank you for this wonderful time of fellowship and orientation. Thank you for bringing together our Pathfinder School family, our parents, students, teachers, and staff and administrators as we begin another school year with hope and purpose. Lord, we are especially grateful for every parent who has entrusted their precious children to our care. Thank you for choosing them to be our partners in shaping lives. Strengthen the bond between home and school, that together we may nurture children who grow in wisdom, character, faith, and love for you. As we begin school year 2026-2027, we humbly ask for your divine protection over every student, every family, every member of our school community. Guard us from harm, illness, fear, and discouragement. Surround us with your angels wherever we go. Grant us wisdom in every decision, patience in every challenge, and grace in every relationship. Bless our teachers with passion and excellence, our parents with strength and encouragement, and our students with eager hearts to learn, grow, and honor you in all they do. May this school year be filled with joyful learning, meaningful friendships, academic excellence, and spiritual growth. Let every classroom be a place where truth is taught, love is demonstrated, and Christ is glorified. May Pathfinder School continue to be a light in our community, raising young men and women who are God-centered and serve others and make a positive difference in the world. We commit this entire school year into your faithful hands, trusting that you will guide every step and bless every effort. As your word declares, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plan as according to Proverbs 16, verse 3. We give you all the glory, honor, and praise in the mighty name and precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ. We pray. Amen and amen. God bless you.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, President Suraben.
Thank you, sir.
So as we begin this new academic year, let us continue working hand in hand, parents, teachers, administrators, and students, to nurture children who are academically excellent, morally upright, and God-fearing.
That's right, Dr. Micah. Together, let us make this school year productive, meaningful, and successful. Thank you once again for your presence, your cooperation, and your unwavering trust in Pathfinder School. May God bless every family, and we look forward to a wonderful school year 2026 to 2027. Have a great evening, everyone. God bless
Thank
us
you so
all.
much.
God
Bye.
bless
Have a
us
good night.
all.
Bye. Thank you.